watching some morose teenagers and awful pizza, but you're gonna get me. So a little less greasy. My name's Molly. It's nice to meet you all. I wish I could come and meet you individually. I don't have a joke there, that's just a desire I have. Now let's get into some jokes. So my name is Molly and I have been celibate for 4 months. And it's very different telling people how long you've been celibate versus how long you've been sober. Because if you go up to someone and you say, I've been sober for 4 months, they're like, oh. But if you tell someone you've been celibate for 4 months, they're like, are you okay? It's gonna be all right. But I'm celibate because my boyfriend is studying abroad. And every time I say that, people are like, oh, he's studying abroad? What's her name? And I'm like, Amber. She has red hair, and they met at an international student mixer, and I die a little every time they're in photographs together, so thanks for asking. But you know, I've never been one of those ladies that feel like I need a boyfriend. I mean, I have a water pick with pulse setting, like I'm good, we're fine. But I hate when people say, like, oh, a woman needs a man to complete her. A man to complete her. That just makes me think of the final screen in Mortal Kombat where it's like, finish her! A lot of my friends are getting married. A lot of my friends are getting promise rings. You guys heard of those? Promise rings? Giving a woman a promise ring is the equivalent of licking a cookie and putting it back. It's a gesture that says, I'm gonna want this later. Now's not the time, and hopefully nobody else will because it's covered in my fluids. And really, when you think about it, body fluids are the ultimate dibs. But they're not, they're not permanent dibs. Because otherwise my mouth would say, property of Uncle Kenny, 1998.
Whoa.
I debated on how old to make myself in that fictional molestation joke. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. But the thing about promise rings, good transition. The thing about promise rings is that the bigger the ring, the bigger the promise. If you give a girl like a regular sized promise ring, it is a promise. It's saying, I promise I will marry you one day. But if you give her a fucking huge ring, it's like, listen, if I ever get Alzheimer's, you have to kill me. Baby, you have to promise me. You'll tell the kids, I died in my sleep. You'll sing Amazing Grace and you'll put a pillow over my head and fucking kill me. He went to Jared. So I have been celibate, but I did have the worst one-night stand of my entire life the other night. It was... yeah. The water pick was nowhere near this one. It was an actual human. This guy came over, and he was drunk. And I didn't realize he was drunk until it was too late. I mean, looking back, I should have known by the types of things he was saying in his text message, but honestly, I just thought he was retarded. And I love the movie Radio, so I thought we'd be fine. But we weren't fine. It wasn't fine. Because let me tell you something, people. Having sex with a drunk man is way harder than having sex with a drunk woman. Like a woman, you just, prop her up in the corner, you open her mouth a little bit, and you just go to town. So I have been told. But, having sex as a man requires some dexterity, So unless you have one that's pre-equipped with, like, a kickstand, you're fucked. Or rather, you're not. So, but you know what? Molly Sanchez is a trier. So I decided to give it my best go. So, we're fooling around. He goes down on me for a second. It was seriously 1 second. It was just like one and done. Just he was like a reluctant actor in a Tootsie Pop commercial. It was like, how many licks does it? Fuck it, I'm having a baby Ruth. Just this shit. And so I was arguably upset. So I I proceeded to give him the most passive-aggressive hand job I've ever given in my entire life. It was just half-assed, just dry and creaky. It was like a dutiful Amish housewife churning butter. Just, I hope Jebediah raises the barn before we go to church. It was like fucking just boring. And neither of us were enjoying it, or no one's having a good time. So after a while, he looks over at me and he goes, "Do you got any improv jokes?" And I was like, well, I gotta workshop some stuff, so here it goes. So I tell him one, and keep going, because I'm a trier. So I tell him one, and he goes, "Can you put your mouth on it?" And I didn't want to. I didn't want to do it. I don't know what it's been. The water pick would get jealous. So I just said, no, thank you. I don't want to do that. And I'm concerned that because of this, I'm going to get a reputation as a girl that doesn't like to give blowjobs. And that upsets me. Why did I work 21 years of my life? Oh, I made myself too young in that joke. Why did I work 5 years in my life to be good at blowjobs if I'm going to earn this kind of reputation? And I don't want this reputation because I've been told I'm really good at blowjobs. I've been told by my last boyfriend that I give the best blowjobs in the world. Though I think that like every boyfriend says that to the girl he's dating. It's kind of like how everybody gives their dad those world's best dad mugs. Like, let's level with each other. You can't all be the best dad. You can't all be given the best blowjobs. And if your dad's talking about blowjobs, he's probably not that good of a father to begin with. So we keep going, and I just realized, like, I don't want to have sex with this person. I need to stop this now. And so I was just like, you need to go. I period, work, lesbian, I don't know. Get out of here. I don't want to have sex with you. And he goes, listen. Let's play a game. It's you and me, let's play a game. Let's see how far we can go without having sex. Let's just see. Let's play this game where we do everything but have sex. So I look him in the eye. I put on a sweater. I get out a book and go, I'm winning! Alright, thank you. I've been Molly Sanchez. You can see me here again February 2nd. And it's my pleasure to introduce the one, the only, Kinda Hurts.